Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Wednesday the 15th and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning earlier than I wanted to, but it's not sleeping where the crap on the couch. It's really kicking my ass. But my wife is like literally as sick as she's been since I've known her, and I don't want to disturb her in her sleep. Plus with all her coughing and stuff, I won't sleep in there with the damn either. But the biggest thing is I'm trying to stay away from her germs as much as I can in case it's still contagious or whatever, because we don't know what the hell she's actually got. She's had pneumonia, and now she has COVID, and we don't know what else is there, and nothing seems to be helping her. She's just coughing her guts out, and just her throat's completely raw and everything else. She's stuffing Kleenex in her nose because her nose is running constantly, and it just feels so miserable for her. I feel bad for her. So trying to do as much as I can, whatever I can for her, but it just really kind of sucks, and it's starting to really destroy my body. My body's really taking a beating from this. It's just not doing the greatest at all. So it kind of is what it is. But yeah, got up, got the dogs out, got them all taken care of, got the meds in them, got them fed, all that fun stuff. The little beagle, it's got some gastro problems and stomach issues and stuff, and she's vomiting throughout the day off and on a few times, and it never happened like before. A couple days ago it was just bad. It was constant, and I kept hitting up the owners and I'm like, hey, this seems like a lot, Then I kind of find out I guess it's something that happens to her fairly randomly, but it gets kind of bad, and it's just, they think it's like neurotic. She gets super nervous and super scared of things, which normally here she's not that way. So, and I don't know if she doesn't feel as comfortable in this new house as in the old house, because this never happened before. And then after talking to the owners, found out that it is something that happens pretty often, and it's just what you deal with. And I felt a lot better about it because I had a lot of that concern. This was something new and it was really freaking me out. But once I realized it wasn't, so now it's not so bad. This time it's only happened to one day, so it's much better, and it's a pretty long stay. So we've been watching her a lot, but it sucks. A lot of cleanup and stuff and a lot of extra work, but kind of is what it is. So I got a few things else done. I did jump in the hot tub for a little bit. Got a little bit of soak there. My wife's just been trying to do as much work as she can from the house, and it's just doesn't go great. It's just not nearly as convenient as it could be, so it just kind of sucks. But yeah, it is. It's not good. But yeah, you just kind of keep moving along best you can. End up basically, my buddy's up in Iowa, his mom recently passed, they're dealing with all that, so I'm kind of can't, especially now my wife. I was going to go up the other day after it happened. I was like, well, I was trying to make plans. I had kind of a couple things lined up with some dogs that I had here that my mom and my wife could watch, because she was doing better and she was feeling better. And I'm like, okay, because I said, are you going back to work? Because she was going to work, wasn't going to do it, but if she's going to stay home, just try and work from home. And literally that day I was leaving that afternoon, I was going to drive up, or trying to make plans to drive up. She found out she had COVID. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I'm really glad I didn't go now, because she's gotten way worse. Like she's miserable, absolutely miserable on so many levels. So kind of is what it is. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to take the chance of bringing germs and shit up there to them and adding more stress on their family and everything they're going through. So yeah, that's kind of been where it's at. So I got a few things done around the house, a little bit of yard stuff and that, not much, just kind of a little bit here and there, and then hung out with the dogs, and I've just been exhausted. I've been so tired and just whooped because I'm not getting any sleep. I know the other day, at the end of the week, I got like a little printout, like a little screen that pops up telling me how many hours. I had like 40 hours or 4 hours and like 40 minutes or something, or 4 hours and 15 minutes, I can't remember what it was, but it was way under 5 hours a night for sleep. And normally I get like 5 hours and 51 minutes is my average across like the last few years. But it's a lot different when you lose that extra 50 minutes or an hour of sleep. When you're dealing with such little sleep anyway, it really adds up quickly on you, and this one's whooping my ass, but it is what it is. So I got a couple things around. I had to make a grocery list. I had to go do some grocery shopping for my house and my father-in-law's house both. I had to go pick up some prescriptions at the pharmacy for him as well. So went ahead and jumped in the vet, headed over there, which it's kind of funny to go get some grocery shopping done and you're buying like lots of sodas and stuff. It fills up a car pretty quick when you have just a 2-seater. But went ahead, headed to the pharmacy, waited in line, got to the thing, and told the guy who was here to pick up for and stuff and whatnot, and he just looked all pissy because my car's a little bit loud at idle. It's not horrible, but it's kind of loud at idle. And he's like, I gotta turn the car off, I can't hear you. I'm like, really? And then he walks away. So I shut the car off, but he heard me and knew who I was picking up for, knew the name and everything else stuff. So I'm like, really, how'd you know what to get if you didn't hear it? But whatever. He just had this disgusted look, like, I don't know why you drive something that makes noise. You should be driving an electric car. Kind of look. He was like that hippie type look, kind of like just that. Kind of is what it is. I kind of chuckled myself, and I took it as like a compliment of, hey, your car is, so loud and so whatever, I can't even communicate with you. So it was one of those things where we got the stuff, got the prescription, went to fire it back up, and the way that fuel injection is set up in this car, when you fire it, it cackles out kind of loud as it fires up. And he has his little headset on thing. I watched him jump like crazy because it fires up and it's loud. And I thought, well, it wasn't nearly that loud at idle. It would have been fine, but nope, you maybe shut it off. So we did what we did. So I kind of chuckled to myself, and I thought, well, next time I go to there, pick up prescription, I'll take the big block Suburban and see how it blubbers and idles, and see if it's a different tone, if he wants to complain about that too. But if not, who knows, we'll have to figure it out. But got that done. From there, head over to Winn-Dixie, get some grocery shopping done, get everything on the list. And then while walking around, I was like trying to figure out what else I might want. And first off, I haven't been actually grocery shopping in probably, actually, I went to like Sam's Club and that kind of stuff. Still, I'll go pick up things there. But to actually walk into like a Publix or a Winn-Dixie and do grocery shopping, it's been well over a year, I'm sure, maybe longer than that, since I really did the grocery shopping, just because my mom and my wife usually do it, so it's not a big deal. But a lot of the prices have went up a lot more, which is one of the things, well, no shit, they've been up, but I haven't been paying attention to it. I don't really look at it, don't really care. But I was like, damn, so much shit's kind of expensive. But it is what it is. Luckily, we're financially able to, it doesn't affect our life really. So bought everything we needed, decided one of the things I wanted, as I was trying to find stuff from my wife's list that couldn't find, like cherry jam or cherry jelly was one of them, didn't have it. So went ahead and called her and I said, hey, she had grape. It turned out to be for her dad, not her. So went ahead, she wanted like cakes. I called her different, flavors of cake options and stuff. And she wants like a weird, just random dessert thing. So went ahead and said, held it, got it all picked up, got it all, done, headed out, and got everything all paid for. Everything's all good to go. And then from there, headed back home, got it all put away, delivered the stuff over to my father-in-law, got his frozen stuff put away. He wanted ice cream and like a frozen, like TV dinner type thing. Got that stuff all wrapped up, headed back to the house, had a couple other things to do, went ahead and went to my run in, got that knocked out. Had a meet and greet also that I got done this morning. It went fine. The dog was a little high energy, but it wasn't horrible. It was like wanting to jump on you type thing. And there's a lot of people that don't train their dogs not to jump. It's ridiculous, because usually if I had the dog 3 or 4 days, I have it fixed to that. And you've had this dog for a year and a half and you haven't fixed it. I just don't understand people. But I think a lot of the people, the dogs don't affect them that bad, and they don't bring people around their dogs. They just never have people in the house. The dog doesn't go out and help. Like, they don't care. They're just like, oh well, it doesn't affect me that much. I'm like, it does when you have to have someone to watch your dog. It becomes a problem. So, but yeah, I got that one done. Then they were texting me as I was on my run. They were texting me all kinds of weird stuff, like asking about different things and whatnot. And just a lot of weird stuff, like, well, how's the cancellation work? I'm like, I mean, what is this? Like, is there a bunch of newbies that just signed up to Rover? And like, was there a new Super Bowl ad or something that ran that has all these new people on there, that these new accounts with all these dumb questions and stuff? It makes no sense, but it is what it is. So I went ahead and got that wrapped up, got my run finished, got back to the house, went ahead, ended up having soup for dinner. Hadn't had soup in quite a while. There's a chicken gumbo, sausage gumbo thing I like a lot. I think Campbell makes it, but I went ahead and I bought more of those because I was down on my last can, which I ate tonight. And then I bought 4 more cans. So I don't eat it as often. I used to eat a lot more. I used to eat at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. It's just really good stuff, but haven't been eating it that much lately. So went ahead, had that, watched a little bit of TV. My wife's in the bedroom by herself, just isolated, which just sucks because I feel bad for her. But I'm not really going around to other people because I don't want to run the risk of bringing other germs in and giving to her, or giving her germs to other people. So I've just kind of been on my own also as well. So it's been kind of lonely. And then you add, like I said, the extra not sleeping in there really kind of sucks. But from that, she kind of just hung out. I ended up back outside with the dogs, chilling out there in the evening and enjoying myself a nice little cigar and these gorgeous temperatures. You gotta love this weather. So but that's pretty much all we got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.